Stop right now if you are pulling Jinhsi's sequences. Jinhsi's early sequences may seem very strong when compared to the sequences of other 5-star characters. But how good are they? Are they worth your astrites? This is what we will discuss in this video. I will be going over each one of her sequences and let you know if they are worth your astrites. I will also be giving them a rating out of 5 stars. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Her first sequence gives her special stacks when casting her 3rd resonance skill and basic attacks in her incarnation state. Maximum 4 stacks. Using her 4th resonance skill consumes all these stacks, and each stack increases its damage by 20%. That is a total of 80%. Jinhsi's S1 is the best first sequence we currently have in this game. However, how good is it? It is around 15% more damage than S0 Jinhsi. If you compare this with her signature weapon, which requires same or even less amount of astrites, it's better to go for the weapon even if you have G in signature, Verdant Summit. It will give you more damage. If you have already pulled her weapon, you can go for it if you wish to maximize her damage. For F2P players or low spenders, this is a good stopping point. Personally, I would prefer to get a new character instead of a 15% upgrade. I will rate this sequence 3 out of 5. Her second sequence gives her max 4-day circuit stacks if she is out of combat for more than 4 seconds. This can be triggered once every 4 seconds. It would have been an amazing sequence if it worked when Jinhsi is off field, but since it works only when she is out of combat, for most of the in-game content, you will only be able to take benefit of this sequence for the first rotation. And this is not that big of a damage upgrade, which makes this sequence basically useless. So don't pull for it unless you are going for higher sequences. I will give this sequence a rating of 1 star. Her third sequence gives her 25% attack increase after casting intro skill for 20 seconds. This can be stacked twice. This sequence is around 23% upgrade over her S1 and around 38% upgrade over her S0. This is a decent upgrade and not a complete waste. But do keep in mind it takes a lot of astrites for this sequence. Worst case, you will need around 480 pulls. A solid sequence will give it 3.5 stars. The fourth sequence gives 20% all elemental damage bonus for 20 seconds to every teammate after casting her Resonance Liberation or the 4th resonance skill. This is around 10% increase to Jinhsi's personal damage over the S3. Considering the upgrade over her previous sequence, 2 out of 5 stars. If you are using offensive supports with Jinhsi, like Yinlin or Mortefi, it could provide a bigger boost. However, is it worth your astrites? In my opinion, no, not unless you are going for higher sequences. The 5th sequence increases the damage multiplier of her Resonance Liberation by 120%. It is around 27% damage increase over the S4, and around 75% increase over her S0. The damage increase is quite nice. It does cost a lot of pulls, but anyone who has pulled her S5 is most likely a whale and don't care about the amount of pulls required. We'll give it a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. And lastly, her 6th sequence buffs her 4th resonance skill. It increases its multiplier by 45%, and the additional damage multiplier gained by consuming her 4-day circuit stacks is increased by 45%. It is around 35% upgrade over her S5, and a massive 110% upgrade over sequence 0 Jinhsi. So your Jinhsi will basically do 2x more damage. Best sequence overall, but only for whales. Easy 5 out of 5 rating. Overall, S1 is decent, but don't prioritize it over her weapon. S2 is worthless, just ignore it. And anything above S2 is for whales and shouldn't be touched unless you are going for the S6. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Thanks for watching.